Hi.
Hi.
Welcome to the
King Smith podcast.
Yeah.
With your host, Dumb and Dumber.
Yes. We don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, the titles Dumb and Dumber vary on a consistent basis.
It is definitely earned
Yeah.
on more than one
occasion.
Yeah.
Alright. So, Today, he is actually dumber because...
Yeah, I actually don't know anything about the topic today.
Today, we are finishing up our three-part series on Kingdom Hearts. In case you didn't know, Kingdom Hearts is a little-known gaming franchise that started off in 2002, and it's gotten increasingly convoluted since then.
And I know nothing about it. I keep trying to figure it out, and I continuously fail at it. So
does everyone.
Yeah.
Anyway, so some sources we are going to be using today. The Ultimate Handbook, Kingdom Hearts Ultimate Handbook, that is a short little biography on some of the heroes and villains in the series so far. That is including 3 and Melody of Memory.
Mm-hmm.
Another source, this big giant book, is the Kingdom Hearts Ultimania. If you are a Legend of Zelda fan, this is akin to the Creating a Champion, Hyrule Historia, those books.
You already lost me, bro. This is why I went on Google. Yes. I don't know what I'm doing here.
Yes, guys, he's consistently...
I'm going to be smiling and nodding and looking at my laptop this entire time.
But anyway, this book will all be almost completely useless right now. You want to know why?
Just like me.
You want to know why, Nathan?
Why? Why is that?
Because it only covers the events up to Kingdom Hearts 3. It doesn't include Kingdom Hearts 3 itself.
It's a whole book!
I know.
Bruh.
Who would know? Who would figure this little thing covers more information than the big, big tome akin to 1850 Geneva Bible.
I mean that's literally like one of the Hobbit books. One of them.
No, that is not one of the Hobbit books. The Hobbit books would be like that, like a small little corner of it. And you should know. Anyway.
He gave me the books.
Yeah.
That I may or may not have started reading.
Have you started reading them?
I got a couple pages in.
Okay. Anyway. But yeah. So, today we will be covering the events of Kingdom Hearts 3 exclusively. I know Melody of Memory is there. It's basically giving us the same information that the Kingdom Hearts DLC Remind did, so I'm not going to cover it.
Okay.
Super in depth. I'm checking my fantasy.
Right. I know. We're going to be checking our fantasy footballs like this entire time, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, so where in the world did we leave off? Because I was definitely in bobblehead mode the last time we recorded a Kingdom Hearts episode.
So, when we last left off, we were talking about the dumbest game in the entire timeline, Dream Drop Distance. Yeah. And I say that unironically. Dream Drop Distance is the freaking dumbest game in the entire franchise. It did not need to exist as it was.
Yep.
In fact, I'm going to message a friend of ours.
Ooh, I'm getting a vibration. No, you solved this problem?
No.
Ha.
Yeah, but anyway. In fact, I'm going to message a friend, a mutual friend of ours, about a potential in-depth rewrite episode for Dream Drop Distance.
Yeah, you need to do that.
I should do that.
Yeah. I don't know enough about the series to help you with the rewrite, but...
Yeah, so he's going to just be here. And
I will exist
me
today.
And my former roommate, Levi Bennett. We're
watching you.
I'm going to holler at you. He'd be like, hey... I think he actually just got finished playing Dream Drop Distance.
Oh, you did? Oh, so, I am so sorry. Did we ever play it, or did we speedrun through it?
We watched the cutscenes.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Like,
yeah.
this is stupid. Me and the other were like, this game is stupid the
Lost
entire time. Anyway, so.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yep.
So, just a bit of a recap so far. Sora is not a master, even though he should be.
Yes.
And The way 3 begins is Yinsid sends Sora off to learn the power of waking, to recover some characters we've met before. Terra, Ventus, and Aqua, the main characters of Birth by Sleep. So we'll...
They all finally get together.
Everybody gets together.
Finally.
Anyway, so Sora goes and does that.
Yep.
That's basically the entire summary of the Disney property, like the Disney properties. I mean, most of the time, ever since 2, the games have followed the beats of the story pretty hardcore. It's just Sora, Donald, and Goofy are there. One of the best scenes, Nathan, in the entirety of Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yes.
Is there's a Frozen world, and they just basically
when they superimposed everything.
They basically just put the music video for Let It Go into the game, and just dragged and dropped Sora, Donald, and Goofy, and put them in that music video.
That literally is exactly what they did, actually. Yeah. It
was hilarious.
Copy and paste.
It was hilarious. It made me laugh, even though Frozen is not my favorite Disney movie. Sorry, Disney.
I hate Frozen.
So do I.
So much.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So, Sora goes through the different worlds, learns the power of waking. Aqua gets high on Xehanort juice.
He kind of does get a little... He does get a little high.
Aqua is a she, though, so, you know.
What did I say?
He.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, I meant to say she.
Of course.
I said it mentally. I was like, what?
Okay, anyway. So, basically what happens there is Sora comes into the realm of darkness and beats the Xehanort out of her.
Yeah, literally.
Literally. They fight, and then Sora saves her from the darkness.
Yep.
And then they go rescue Vin. And Vin wakes up from his 10-year coma.
Yeah, he do.
And then we don't know where Terra is yet, but we kind of do, but we don't. But the characters don't.
He's having fun.
He's off somewhere.
He's doing something or other
stupid. So, after all that, we finally have our seven lights and 13 darknesses. They're about to clash. So the gang goes forward, fighting through a huge wave of enemies. And then, hey, look, it's Terra.
Yes.
But it's not really Terra. It's Terra Xehanort. Or
Terranort.
And one of the few acts of usefulness Donald has in the series, he deletes this guy.
He deletes him, but
not really.
He undeletes him.
Well, so. And okay, so
it's a weird. I don't understand it.
So, the forces of light do end up getting defeated briefly, and we have our third,
like a 2-hour intermission in there.
Yeah, we have sort of our third type of time travel through the power of waking, where Sora basically just takes the team and basically just goes through the path, jumps back a short time back to right before everyone was defeated, and saves everybody.
Yes.
Anyway, so they do that, and then they go again, and are facing another giant wave of Heartless created by Dark Replica. Well, I'll explain that in a minute. Anyway, so we are facing another giant wave of Heartless. We defeat the giant wave of Heartless. Another giant wave of Heartless comes, and Ian Sid finally gets up off his butt and does something.
It does, yeah. It does take a bit for
Ian Sid blasts down from the sky and does a Moses, which means he parts the enemy sea.
Yeah. And it doesn't help a whole lot.
And the seven lights go to face the 13 darknesses, and they do that.
Yes.
Sora beats everyone, except this is going to be important in a little bit. as for Zigbar. We're not
Yes.
Originally, when we defeat him, we're not sure if he actually dies dies.
It's Zigbar.
You'll see why I'm pointing this out in a little bit.
Hey, the fourth game.
The fourth game
is going to go on that route, I think.
Yeah. Anyway, so they defeat all the people. Kyrie gets kidnapped again.
It's Kyrie.
Again.
It's Kyrie.
Anyway,
she's
so
nuts.
She gets kidnapped again, and in order to create the necessary MacGuffins to get the X-Blade, Xehanort basically destroys Kyrie. And by destroys, I mean, like, kills.
Kind of.
It's the Disney version of kill, which
means you don't ever die.
It means you die, but you don't really...
That's right, Tony Stark.
Stop it. That's Marvel.
That's still Disney?
I think it's adjacent enough. Anyway.
I know.
But, yeah. Yeah. So, they defeat all the darknesses. Then Xehanort gets the X-Blade. Then Sora goes up and beats the living crap out of him.
He kind of does. Yeah, you're right.
And then Xehanort goes to heaven with Ericus. Well, Kingdom Hearts heaven. Not actual heaven.
This is true. I sure hope it's Kingdom Hearts heaven.
It's Kingdom Hearts heaven. So, solidifying the fact, by the way, that Star Wars is better than Star Trek, because Xehanort was played by Leonard Nimoy before he passed.
That's true.
And Ericus was played by Mark Hamill. So there, Star Trek nerds.
Star Wars is better.
Star Wars is better.
That's right.
Until the sequels, then we don't talk about
No,
those.
the sequels didn't happen. The Star Wars sequels. That's another day.
That's another episode.
Oh,
Look forward to it.
I think we did cover it a little bit.
We covered it a little bit, but we're going to cover it in depth because
we need to. Yes.
Anyway.
Anywho.
So, Xehanort is defeated, goes to heaven. Sora restores everything to normal.
Yep.
And it's just like, dang it, my girlfriend's gone.
He did kind of say that.
That's almost word for word. But yes, Sora and Riku are just friends.
Thank God.
And Sora and Kyrie are more of the romantic interests. There is evidence in the games. Look it up.
Play the game for 5 minutes and you'll figure it out. Any of them. Any of the games. 5 minutes, you'll figure it out.
So Sora and the events of Remind. Nathan has not played Remind, but I'm going to spoil it for him because he doesn't care.
That's okay.
We'll play it eventually.
I'm excited for 4. 4 is what I'm looking forward to.
Remind and the secret episodes in Melody of Memory are the Kingdom Hearts 4 bridge from 3. But anyway, so Sora goes and saves Kyrie, basically piecing her back together. Again. In the process, though, he overexerts himself. I think that's that's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
Because it's stated multiple times that the power of waking is a fairly taxing power in the lore.
It is low key.
Yeah, it is kind of taxing for a Keyblade wielder to do. So Sora overexerts himself with the power of waking, trying to save Kyrie. He saves Kyrie. In the vanilla game, this made Nathan so mad.
Oh yeah.
In the vanilla game, all we see is Sora and Kyrie on the Palpu tree on Destiny Islands, and then Sora just kind of fades away.
Okay.
We're good. All right. Sorry for the interruption there.
Sorry about that. I screwed something up. I thought I fixed it.
We fixed an issue. All right. So this made Nathan so mad because Sora just kind of fades away. That's in the base game.
Yeah, that's not how that's supposed to work.
So Remind shows us how Sora went about rescuing Kyrie, how they had a fight together. Excuse me.
Burp it out.
The barbecue is coming back with a vengeance.
Yeah, we went to Smokehouse Barbecue. Shout out Smokehouse.
Shout out Smokehouse if you want to sponsor us.
Yeah, I mean, give us a little bit of money. We might record in there. Could do some, little adverts for you.
Little adverts, have a vlog of us going there.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Come on.
Anyway, back to the game.
Right.
So Sora is, for all intents and purposes, out of this world. He's not technically dead.
No, technically.
Not technically. But Sora is, in effect, in another dimension.
Pretty much.
So.
I actually don't know what you're talking about. I'm just agreeing with you blindly.
Well, you're agreeing with the right thing because I'm saying the right thing.
I know.
So, Sora is in another dimension, which is, from what I understand of the story so far, is true. Sora's just basically in another dimension, just kind of chilling.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where we get the trailer for 4, which is awesome.
Yeah. No, for real.
Yeah, the trailer for 4, the first trailer for 4 is awesome. You should go look it up and watch it.
It does look really good. I actually pulled up an article on 4 right here.
Anyway, yeah. So, basically, the other half of the Remind DLC is the Limit Cut episode.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been a full year since Sora disappeared. And this is what the cast of the games is doing to find him. So, Mickey, Donald, and Goofy are going around to the different worlds searching for Sora. I hope that's a game.
It's going to be a game.
I hope that's a game. I want a Mickey, Donald, and Goofy game.
I thought that literally would just be Looney Tunes.
Probably.
It would just be Looney Tunes.
It would be akin to like the short cartoons they did.
Oh yeah.
Before they did the movies.
I forgot about them. Yeah.
Before Disney started doing movies. Anyway, Aqua, Terra, and Ventus, the Birth by Sleep trio,
mm-hmm.
are going around. Going to the realm of darkness, and
Roxas is, yeah.
Axel and Xion are also on their own adventure. That should be a game. Square, get on it.
Square, what are you doing? Actually, they do have a lot going on right now, though.
Yeah.
What are all the games that Square's making right now?
I think they just finished the newest Final Fantasy. They're obviously still working on 4, even though no news has come out about it.
I was gonna say the latest thing I think we had was the NVIDIA driver leak.
Right.
I think it's the latest thing.
Anyway, I'm gonna keep explaining while Nathan looks stuff up.
Mm-hmm.
And Kairi is looking through her memories to see if Sora left anything there.
Right.
And that's where we get some closure for Kairi in regards to her being sent from Hollow Bastion. If you remember, that's her world of origin, and it was shown in 1. She gets some closure about Apprentice Xehanort sending her out from there.
Right.
And then we basically get the start of the next adventure. Basically, the remaining cutscene is Riku going to where Sora is and trying to find Sora. Now, the reason Xigbar not unequivocally dying is so important is also connected to 4. Xigbar is revealed in the post-credit scene, essentially. Post-credit scenes in movies and games work differently because you have to do a little bit extra in the games to get the post-credit scene.
Yes.
Or all you have to do is just watch the movie to get the post-credit scene. Anyway.
It doesn't matter. Either way.
It doesn't matter. But, so...
There's a couple Kingdom Hearts games coming out.
Yeah. It's revealed that Xigbar is a character known as Lushu. Or Luxu. Or however you want to say it. It's pronounced Lushu in the games, so that's how I'm going to pronounce it. Get over it.
It is Lushu. It's a Latin.
Yeah, it's Lushu. Anyway, so if you don't remember who Lushu is, he is an apprentice of the Master of Masters, which was the original guy who created the Keyblade, who created the not the X-Blade. He studied the X-Blade to create the Keyblades that all the characters wield.
Yes.
He was an apprentice, and basically, he was given a black box, which was what Pete and Maleficent were searching for, for the entirety of 3.
Mm-hmm.
So they were searching for that black box. He was also given the Keyblade we have seen Master Xehanort wield throughout the series.
Yeah.
And he picks it up again after Xehanort dies. So
Good old Xehanort.
So we will see Xehanort's Keyblade again, because this wasn't originally Xehanort's. It was passed down through the Keyblade generations, per se.
Cool.
Joining Lucio in that post-credit scene are 4 of the 5 other apprentices in Union Cross.
Mm-hmm.
So we have 5 of the 6 apprentices gathered together, and they're going to enact a plan to either return the Master of Masters, which is what I'm doing, or enact a plan that he has already set in motion.
Yeah.
There is one missing. I don't know what's going on there until 4 comes out. Until this next saga comes out, we don't really know what's going to happen with the missing Master of Masters apprentice. Ava is her name.
Okay.
Anyway, that concludes the summary of the entirety of the Kingdom Hearts timeline up to Melody of Memory. Ow.
Don't start me on Melody of Memory. I've seen the YouTube videos of it. It looks awful.
It's a better rhythm game than most other rhythm games I played.
It's still a rhythm game.
Fair enough.
Rhythm games are just the worst, guys. Don't do it to yourself, please. Please.
It's a lot better than Just Dance.
You did not just say that it's better than Just Dance. Just Dance Revolution.
Okay. Let me say it this way. It's a lot better console game than Just Dance.
Dude, Just Dance literally created like half of the Wii titles and the Xbox Kinect.
Well, Xbox Kinect sucked anyway. So.
I know, but now they're moving it to the VRs anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Anyway.
I can't believe you just said that.
Moving on from that little tidbit.
So now KH4.
KH4.
I've been pulling up some of this stuff. So, on the Square Enix website, all the Final Fantasy games are coming out before it, apparently. Well, I don't know. It says TBA, so maybe not. But Kingdom Hearts 4 and Kingdom Hearts Missing Link. Kingdom Hearts Missing Link's coming out on Android and iOS. Kingdom Hearts 4 is consoles and PC, I'm guessing. And it's going to be an Unreal Engine, so I would venture a bet that they're bringing in all the PC.
Right.
Especially since Square Enix is
over the past few years, PC gaming has grown. By the way,
very weirdly, GPU prices right now. What are you doing? Also, GPU optimization. What?
By the way, we are equal opportunity gamers. We do not hold to a specific console is better than the other.
Yeah, I'm equal opportunity to PC.
Shut up, Nathan. Whether you play, both of us have experience on Sony's systems.
Yep.
So PlayStation, Nintendo systems. The Wii is still like the Switch is catching up for me, but the Wii is still my top.
I like the Wii.
Console.
The Switch is getting there.
The Switch is very quickly.
I'm excited for Switch 2.
Right.
I think they're gonna have a lot of
and of
good things
course
with that one.
Xbox and PC. With the help of Nathan, I'm building my own PC very soon.
Yeah, I actually have a processor ready for you.
Dope.
Yeah, Ryzen 5 3600.
Yeah.
Because I upgraded my desktop recently. So.
And Nathan has more experience on Xbox than I do. Like, if you ask us, I'm the PlayStation guy. He's the Xbox guy.
Yes.
We have our preferences. I prefer to be PlayStation. He prefers Xbox.
I do prefer the Xbox.
Yeah.
It really doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter though.
They can play the same games.
They play mostly the same games. There are some exclusives on each system.
Xbox is kind of struggling right now. I won't lie.
But with us moving in together now, we will both.
It won't matter.
It won't matter.
We both have. Well, he's got a PS4. I've got an Xbox Series S. So he's got a last gen console. I got a current gen console. We both have Wii's. You have a Switch.
I have a Switch, which is
current gen.
Which is a current gen console, and I'm working on getting a PS5. Eventually.
Yeah, we have rent to pay. Which, by the way, you can help us pay rent by hitting that little Patreon button down there at the bottom. Right there. Okay, you see that little Patreons. Send us money.
So If you are watching us on YouTube,
yes,
go down, scroll
subscribe.
down, subscribe.
Do it.
Where it says subscribe,
I'll hurt you
right below it, you should see it.
if you don't.
You should see the description. Click on the description. It'll have the link to our Patreon. Our Patreon there on the YouTube channel.
Yep.
If you're listening on Spotify,
go back later. You're probably in the car.
Yeah. If you're listening on Spotify, you can get to our Patreon through patreon.com/Kingsmith Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And that you can get to our Patreon that way.
Do it.
You can help us with rent. You can help me getting a PS5.
Hey, we're being transparent. We need money.
We do need the
but
monies.
we also want interaction.
We want.
So if you guys get to subscribing to us, you have the opportunity to possibly speak with us. Yes. Maybe be on a podcast. Ask us some questions.
Right. We have 4 tiers right now. One of the tiers allows you to be on the podcast. The tier right below that allows you to suggest topics that we will discuss on the podcast.
Yep.
And we just discussed this recently.
We're gonna add a $15.
We're gonna add a $15. We're gonna add a $15 level that allows you to submit questions on us.
All right. So, here's our membership tiers. $1 a month. You get access to the podcasts and to vlog outtakes. Okay? Then, the highlighted tier, the $5. Okay,
$5 footlong.
Hey, we subscribe to $5 footlong philosophies. You will get outtakes as well as a mention in the broadcast. Okay? So you get like a little name at the end of the video showing up on the screen.
The name at the end of the video. We might even shout you out during the podcast.
Uh-huh. And if you're a business or if you're somebody looking for some marketing, give us a few bucks. We'll put it out there. Yes, Patreon's a good way to get sponsorships with us. $10 a month. You get the outtakes, a mention, as well as subject suggestions. $20 a month currently is what we have. You get the outtakes, a mention in the podcast, subject suggestion, and you get the possibility of appearing on the podcast as a guest. And that's monthly. Because it's a monthly payment.
Right.
Because we're cool like that. And we record at least 4 times a month. So.
Yeah.
You get the chance and opportunity to talk with Dumb and Dumber.
All right. Now that we've gone through the Patreon.
You're welcome.
And don't forget, we are adding a fifth tier. The $15 tier will allow you the $1 tier, so the outtakes of the podcast. The $5 tier, an outtakes, the outtakes and a mention. The $10 tier, outtakes, a mention.
Yes.
The subject suggestion, and you will get to ask. We will post probably once a month. I'm guessing right now. Once a month, we will post on the Patreon. You will get to ask us questions. About what we've talked about that month, or questions that relate to our personal lives, whatever. Yeah.
Now, where does the money go to? Because right now it's just 2 of us and a camera and a microphone going right now. Well, the money is going to go towards building our brand.
Right.
And building, getting the equipment that we need. Because, okay, right now we're using decently good. We got a Canon EOS Rebel T5i and a Rode Video Go mic that we're using, which is fine. It works. It does the job that we need. I personally own a few more mics. I've got a few more systems, and you're going to see those coming pretty quick, actually.
Once we move back in together into the house,
yes,
you'll see. This right here is only one of the studios we will end up having.
Yep.
We will have another studio in our house.
Right now we're in the portable studio.
We're in the portable studio.
Well, the off-site studio, I should say. The portable studio is going to be the van.
All right. Yeah. And the van you'll see in the vlogs mostly. And you'll see.
Which we need to do, by the way. We need to get a vlog out there.
We need to get a vlog out there. We have a really old one from like June.
Yeah, it's on the YouTubes.
Is it?
It is there.
Okay.
I think it is. Did I put it up there?
Did you?
I think I did. Was that just the intro that I put on there?
It might have just been the
I might have just put the intro
the
in there.
vlog,
I thought I got the vlog in there.
That old vlog will come soon, and we'll release an updated one sooner rather than later.
It's my bad. I just realized that.
Anyway.
We're still working through the process.
We're working through the process, so it'll get us better equipment, like Nathan said.
Yep.
It'll also help us pay for rent, which will free up some money in other places, which we will use on the equipment. We will use on obviously bettering one or both studios.
Mm-hmm.
It will use us. It will help the mobile studio stay mobile.
Yeah. It'll keep the van mobile. That's for sure.
It'll help. We're going to be fully transparent with that. Enough about the Patreon. So, now that we've completed what is known as the Dark Seeker saga, Nathan, what are your thoughts on the series so far?
Confusing. I don't know what's going on, but I'm okay with it because he knows. And honestly, it's actually a really fun series. I would definitely not take any theology out of it because it's Disney theology. They don't teach right. Oh gosh, what did you get?
Speaking of Levi Bennett,
I
got a text from him. I'm gonna double check to make sure this is right.
What's the Broncos score? Is that what he was talking about?
That's what he.
Wait.
Hold on.
How bad was it?
We have the Miami Dolphins played the Denver Broncos, and there was a combined 90 points in the game. Nathan Stein, are you okay? There was a combined 90 points in the game. Miami, congratulations! You scored 70 of those points.
Holy crap! Wait, did this happen?
This is from ESPN, dude.
Oh my goodness! Wait, Miami score. How is there not a mercy rule? Oh my gosh!
I'm gonna check in on my Broncos.
The Dolphins had a chance to kick a field goal to set an NFL record for points scored in the game, 72, but Mike McDaniel decided to kneel it out. They could have scored the... Oh!
So I just texted our mutual friend who's a Broncos fan. Are you okay?
I've got to see this. How did they get 70 points?
Anyway.
70 to 20. Look at that. First quarter was 14. Second quarter was 21. Third quarter 14. Fourth quarter 21. Did the Broncos even play defense?
I don't think so.
Did they even send their defense out there?
I don't think so.
I gotta take a picture of this.
Look what Matt sent me.
I'm no longer
we have a mutual fan, Matt May, who's no longer a diehard Broncos fan. Anyway, yeah. Okay.
Just keep going.
Yeah. So, sorry, Matt. A little bit of our diversion there.
Oh man.
So
that's Patreon for sure.
Yes. Don't take any serious theology out of the games, because it does.
It's not good.
It does operate off of the Disney theology, which is very follow your heart.
It's all about your heart, and it's all about your heart. And
the Bible says your heart is evil and deceitfully wicked, so I wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't follow that if I were you. That's that's a bad time.
Yeah,
that's not good.
Yeah, it is a bad time.
That's mega not good.
Anyway, but yeah, don't follow your theology. It is a fun game. Nathan.
Yes, sir.
There's two big questions. There's one big question I'm going to answer right now.
Okay.
That is, in what order? So if you have this question, in what order do I play the Kingdom Hearts games in? I'm going to answer it right now for you.
Do it.
Start with Kingdom Hearts 1.
1.
Always. Start with 1. You want to know why?
You need it.
Well, yes. You want to know why? Because, first of all, it's the most self-contained story in the entire series.
Yes.
It is the most self-contained story. Anybody who's just getting into the series, I always recommend them to start playing with 1.
Yes.
Because it's the most self-contained. It does not require any knowledge from the other games. Oh, but Zach, you might need Birth by Sleep to know how Keyblades work. Oh, dang it, barbecue. So good, but...
It's starting to... Yeah, it doesn't taste as good the second time.
Yeah. It tastes better. Anyway, but yeah, start with one. Because in gaming, in video game production,
yes,
the first game made
always
out here in the real world,
yes,
is always the most self-contained. It's because it's their first game they're making, and they might not get a sequel.
Sorry, Halo fans. The first 3 games, top tier. 4th game, 5 we don't talk about, and Infinite is
there. It's there.
It exists. The multiplayer's good. The multiplayer's good.
Anyway,
now.
but yeah. So a good thing about a great thing about the remixes. So if you have a PS3 or newer,
mm-hmm.
So if you have a console that's 2 gens old and a last generation console, even a current gen console, you'll have access to the remixes.
All the games, yeah.
All the games, which means you will have access to Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix, Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix, which is basically just all of the DLC packed into the games already for those games.
Yep.
Again, most of the DLC for the older games is just it was just added content. It wasn't really DLC.
Right.
It wasn't paid DLC.
Right.
It wasn't. It existed before downloadable content was really big. I'll put it there.
Yes.
So those games, the older games, you'll have the all of the DLC. I'm saying the DLC. You know what I mean. All the DLC with it.
Yeah.
You'll have Birth by Sleep. You'll have Dream Drop Distance.
Mm.
And you'll have all of the games. I recommend getting the all-in-one package because it just basically has all the games there.
Yep.
And I don't know about the all-in-one menu, but in the remix menu, in like the 1.5 plus 2.5 that I have for my PS4, it has them in basically release order. So it has 1, Chain of Memories, Days, 2, Birth by Sleep, and then the last one on that is Recoded. And then the 2.8 is Birth by Sleep, not Birth by Sleep, Dream Drop Distance. 0.2 Final Chapter Prologue featuring Knuckles and Dante from the Devil May Cry series. That's a joke from.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
0.2 and the cutscene movie of Union Cross. By the way, Days, Union Cross, and Recoded are all cutscene movies because they learned their lesson sort of from Chain of Memories.
Yeah.
Chain of Memories really wasn't ported from the GBA to the PS2 well.
Yeah, it was not.
It wasn't ported well. The gameplay wasn't ported well.
The card system on the Game Boy
worked,
but not on
PS2. No. They should just and then okay, we'll just rip the system from 1. Anyway, and then so after you play 1, just move down the list. So play 1, Chain of Memories. You can just Chain of Memories. You have to play it through to get all the cutscenes. If you don't want to play it through, just go on YouTube and you can just watch the cutscene movies because they have cutscene movies for basically every game now.
Right.
Then watch the day's cutscene movie. Play 2, Birth by Sleep. Watch the Recoded, the cutscene movie, and then you can skip Dream Drop Distance. They recap it in the beginning anyways. Beginning of 3. Then play 3. All the games are necessary to play before you play 3.
Yes.
Don't just jump into 3 and expect you'll know everything based on
you're not gonna find it
based on our summary alone.
You're not gonna. No.
You're not gonna understand
it's not gonna
goddamn thing.
It won't happen.
All right.
Yeah. Make sure you get all the. Just do it.
Just do it. Just play all the games.
Battery's getting close there, Zach.
Yeah. All right.
All right, guys. We need to wrap up.
We're gonna wrap up now. Peace. And grace, and may your heart be your guiding key, or not.
Not actually. Follow God. Not us.
May the Lord be your guiding key.
May the Force be with you. Bye. That's going on everything.